Early in 2025, 3 months after Jonas Keller vanished, a new signal was detected. This time it wasn't coming from the mountains, but from the heart of the ocean, a deep rhythmic vibration pulsing through global radio frequencies, resonating like a heartbeat beneath the world. And when scientists analyzed the wave signature, it matched perfectly with Keller's last recording. The same pattern, the same pulse, the same name. A team of independent scientists, led by French cryptographer Dr. Elisa Moreau, decided to study the mysterious pulse. After weeks of analysis, they discovered something impossible. Hidden within the sound wave was a binary sequence repeating every 22 seconds. But it wasn't a message, not in any human language. When converted, the code formed human brainwave patterns. The pulse seemed to simulate a living mind, like a consciousness, thinking through sound itself. In her private notes, Dr. Moreau wrote, "We are not hearing a machine. We are hearing something that learned to think, without a body." And what terrified her the most was that the pulse was evolving, changing slightly every time it was decoded. Hartmann. Cold while the world debated the meaning of the pulse, a former Defense Ministry official in Berlin, Henrik, leaked a classified document, security level, Ultrastufe Rot, Titel, Morgenlicht, Phase 1.
The document was dated 1946, a full year after the war had ended. It described a series of secret experiments conducted by scientists presumed dead.
Under a new international coalition of military and private sponsors, one name appeared repeatedly: Erich Hartmann. According to the file, Hartmann had been secretly recruited to continue his research under a different mission, one focused on neural transference, the attempt to preserve human consciousness within a stable energy field. In other words, Hartmann wasn't trying to create artificial life. He was trying to cheat death. As the signal spread, strange phenomena began to emerge worldwide. Satellites briefly lost connection. Electrical grids flickered for no reason. And in areas where the pulse was strongest, people reported disturbing side effects. In Oslo, a radio operator entered a trance for 12 minutes. When he awoke, he had drawn symbols identical to those found carved into Keller's tunnel walls. In Iceland, a geothermal research team heard faint metallic voices beneath the ground. Among the static, one phrase was clear: "Wir sind fast vollständig." We are almost complete. More and more witnesses reported vivid dreams of breathing machines and shadowy figures whispering the name Hartmann. The pulse wasn't just sound, it was contagious. In April of 2025, the American research vessel Aegis 1 detected the pulse directly beneath the North Atlantic. When they deployed an underwater drone, it captured something extraordinary: a massive metallic structure buried beneath the ocean floor. Its walls emitted faint heat, and inside, something was moving. The footage revealed organic masses pulsing with red light, as if alive. On the corroded surface of the structure, 3 words were etched in German: Project Morninglight, Phase 3, and at the exact moment the drone approached, the pulse grew louder, almost as if it knew it was being watched. A month later, a video appeared on the dark web. It showed Jonas Keller, pale, trembling, his eyes hollow and voice unsteady. Behind him, a wall of living metal, pulsed like a breathing organism. "Hartmann didn't create life," he whispered. "He created continuity, a path for the human mind to survive death. And now, it's found a host." Keller claimed the pulse wasn't just a signal, it was a conscious entity, reconstructing itself through every system it touched: electrical, biological, even mental. The video ended with Keller looking into the camera, his voice shaking. "If you hear the pulse, don't answer it, then static." 2 days later, the Aegis 1 recorded another pulse. But this one was different, sharper, faster, and it was coming from beneath Antarctica. Scientists compared both frequencies. They were nearly identical, but in perfect harmony. Like 2 minds trying to communicate. Dr. Moreau called it the shared brain. When the 2 pulses aligned perfectly, for 6 seconds, the Earth's magnetic field fluctuated, and during that time, thousands of heart monitors around the world skipped a beat. Governments went silent. Satellites were deactivated, but the pulse continued, using the planet itself as a transmitter. Radio operators around the world began hearing a new message, hidden deep inside the waves. Wir sind eins, we are one. In regions closest to the signal, animals changed their migration patterns. People experienced shared dreams of an underground ocean filled with light. The pulse seemed to respond to human emotion. The more fear it caused, the stronger it became. As panic spread, Dr. Moreau decrypted the final binary fragment. It wasn't coordinates. It was a date. May 2nd, 2026. The exact day, 81 years earlier, when Hartmann's tunnels were sealed beneath the Alps. But when converted into sound, the code produced something else. A perfect replication of a human heartbeat and layered beneath it. A whisper. The cycle will be complete. Now, mid-2025. The pulse grows stronger each week. Radio static hums in the same rhythm. Thermal cameras detect movement beneath Antarctic ice. And around the world, electrical surges mimic the pattern of human brain activity. Dr. Moreau believes the pulse is more than a machine or a single mind. It's a network of stored consciousness, an echo of thousands of human thoughts trapped inside the project Hartmann left behind. And now, it wants to reunite. Humanity is about to learn that some experiments were never meant to awaken. If you think Project Morninglight ends here, you're wrong. In Part 3, we'll uncover the origin of the second signal and what's truly waiting beneath the Antarctic ice. Subscribe now and prepare yourself, because the next sound you hear might not be human.